Hello, gorgeous woman watching me. I'm here today because of you. And today we're still talking about Unleashed, the Unleashed Virtual Summit. And that is because of you, because I believe so much that it's time for you to stop holding back. It's time for you to stop giving yourself excuses why you can't go after your life purpose, why you can't go after that dream that you know so well that it was meant for you, that dream was carved just for you. Before I go too far, my name is Wumi Akinlosotu once again, and I'm the founder of Blooming Ladies. To bloom is to flourish, is to thrive, is to be your best self. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for every member of Blooming Ladies. And today, to talk to me and to talk to you is another gorgeous and wonderful lady that's doing great things that I really admire. Her name is Candace Gish. Candace, could you please introduce yourself?
Well, hello, everybody, and thank you so much for having me today. I am just honored to be a part of this summit that you are hosting. I'm just very grateful that you invited me on. And as again, my name is Candace Gish, and I am a mother of four. I am a homeschooling mom, so I educate my children at home, and I am the founder and a host of the Divas That Care Network. So what we are is we're a bunch of committed women that worked together to provide a platform for women out there to share their stories.
Thank you very much, Candace. You know, I just can't imagine you have four kids and you're homeschooling all of them, and you still have time for your business. How do you do that, Candace? How do you do that?
I always use the phrase "just keep swimming" because some days you're very busy with work, some days you're busy with school, and it's finding that balance for that specific time. And what I found is that with the Divas That Care, I interview these women and they inspire me so much, and they've always given me tips and tools so that I can incorporate them into my life, and it always just works out.
Wow. I think that's the beauty of doing what you do and what I'm doing right now, because you get to learn from everyone that interview, and you get to add that to your own toolkit. Yeah. I would like to ask you, because looking at the fact that you're so busy, I can't imagine homeschooling my kids. Seriously, I'll run crazy. So what is the secret? What do you do to keep yourself sane?
I like to spend time with myself. I think it's really important, and it's taken me many years to do that. I've been a successful entrepreneur for over 20 years now in different businesses. And when I had the opportunity to start the Divas That Care network, which was inspired by my daughters, and I think it was because we had started homeschooling, and I saw this potential in these amazing girls and what they were doing. But I had met so many women in my business, and I thought, wouldn't it be a great way to have a database of these inspirational women out there so that I can showcase and share with them to my daughters. As they grew up, they could listen to these women and decide to be what they wanted to be when they grew up.
Wow. So what was the catalyst for you? What made you more stop what you're doing? For you, you're a homeschooler, you're still doing that. But what made you take that leap? What was the catalyst that made you get that jump to start the Divas That Care network?
It was mentors over the years. Because I'm a very firm believer in women locking arms, but I had a lot of women mentors over the years. And I had this one specific one that said, you know what, I need you to do this for me. I know it's not in your comfort zone, but I want you to do it because I think that people would relate to you in that aspect. You've walked the walk, you're talking the talk. So interview these women. And I think that was probably one of the scariest moments of my life, having somebody put me into that and say, you know what, I think you can do it. But it was the best decision I ever made. I was nervous, and don't get me wrong, it was very difficult for me because I'm a natural introverted person. I like to do things, but not to be out there. And this gave me the opportunity to even meet more and more women, to be inspired and empowered by more and more people. And from there, it just kind of kept on growing. And I think that, as I said, it was the best decision of my life. But I think it's really important for women to kind of do something outside their comfort zone because it just makes you grow as a person.
Yeah, thank you very much. And it's true the Diversity Care Network that we both met, and I'm sure you've met wonderful women, and I've met a lot of women also in that group. So you're doing so well. And I think I'll just take this to those that are watching right now, and to you that are watching. You can see, like, she's an introvert, but she tried to move beyond her comfort zone. Yes, she started with podcast as a bit easier, but still out of a comfort zone. So if you're listening today and you're thinking, oh, I'm very shy, I can't go out there, just need to take a little step, and then you see that you grow.
Yes.
So what are some challenges you've faced, Candace, doing this Diversity Care Network?
I think one of the biggest things is the confidence. For myself, it's building that, because why would somebody want to be interviewed by me? Why would they want to be on my show? Why could I do that? And I think a lot of women kind of go through that. They have within themselves, like, okay, I really want to do this with my life, but they feel like maybe they're not the right person for that. And I always tell people, you know what, you are the right person. If you have the integrity, you have the desire, you're grateful and you're humble, I think that people should go after their dreams, because you never know who you're going to inspire, who you're going to empower, the people that you're going to meet within your journey. And, and I always say that is the greatest thing, because the Divas That Care Network is such more of a movement now. And for us, when people say, well, how long have you been doing this? And I've been doing this now for 9 years. And
Wow.
it's amazing how many women I've had the opportunity to meet, to talk to interview. And now we're providing a new platform by, we're compiling stories and we're putting them into books. And I never imagined that my journey would take me to where I am. And for the things that we have even planned for the future is just, it's very inspiring, and it's very gratifying to know that we're making a difference out there.
Wow, that's so interesting. And I think the issue of confidence is something we all struggle with. And I think for us women, we struggle with it more than men. Many times we ask ourselves, who am I to do this? Then maybe people will judge you and cool. But then confidence is something that we keep working on, and we keep getting stronger.
Yes.
So yeah, Candace, I know you meet a lot of women. So what are some excuses or some reasons women give you why they don't go after their dreams or their passion?
I would say, we talked about the confidence. Some people, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the support network. And I always think that, putting even 15 minutes a day towards the dreams that you have would be even a big accomplishment. Finding women that you can lock arms with is a great thing. Finding networks. The internet and social media has become such a huge thing. There is so many opportunities for women to lock arms with people that they have things in common with, that women that are out there to support them. I find it's easier in a lot of ways for women to develop those businesses and those connections because of that. You may not have people surrounding you in your home, in your neighborhood, your community that are supportive of what you're doing, but you're going to find people in other communities, even if it's an online community, that will support you. And I think it's really important to allow women, or to share with women, that we are there to support them. We want you to succeed. We want you to thrive, because it's women that are going to be implementing change in the world. It's these strong women that are coming up, the new generation of girls that, we want to really lift up.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much. I really love that. I like the fact that you talked about women changing the world. You talked about women supporting women. And there's so many groups out there. You look for the one that fits you, the one that suits your personality, that suits your values. Like the Diversity Care Network is one, the Blooming Ladies is another one. So you have a lot of options for you to look at. I love to say that if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together.
Yes.
The journey is not always easy, but then holding hands with someone and people that cheer you up, people that understand what you're going through, that have walked in your shoes, it's people that you want to join hands together with. So Candace, this is actually a different question. So why did you decide to homeschool your kids?
You know, for anybody that does know me out there, they know I'm kind of a gypsy and I love to travel and I like to experience life. I always said that life is too short. You need to, embrace every moment that you have because you never know when it's going to be your last.
Mm.
And I really wanted that opportunity to have time with my children and to have them experience life like that too, to take them with me to do different things, to always be on the go and experiencing life. Life is just beautiful. And if you can embrace it with both arms, then it's a great time.
Wow, that's interesting. So I think for me also learning from you now is the fact that you can build the lifestyle you want. You've been
Yes.
able to build the lifestyle you want with your kids and with your business. So lady out there, you are able to do that. You can build the lifestyle you want. Stop holding back. It's time to cut that leash and set yourself free. So Candace, what are some tips or tools that women can use to actually get unleashed and go after their dreams?
Oh, I love this. I was saying before, find women, surround yourself with the 5 influential women in your lives. Men are great out there, but I think as a woman, you really need to surround yourself with strong women because they're going to lock arms with you. They're going to support you. Join the different groups that you need to be a part of. One of the tips that I use is that I always split my day timer into 15-minute increments. I feel like as an entrepreneur, I can accomplish a lot more. I have quite a few different businesses that I do besides the Divas That Care Network and homeschooling. And I think that the way that I've been successful over the years is that I've learned to split it up. I do 15 minutes for my emails, 15 minutes for my social media, 15 minutes to do a follow-up call. And I think that has always kept me on schedule because in that way I'm able to spend the time that I need to with my growing family. And one of the things I love to share with people is that my daughters have always been a part of my business. They are the ones that are a part of the Divas That Care Network. I have really wanted them to be a part of this journey because they're the ones that inspire me each and every day to be a better person. And I want them to see all these other amazing people that have been a part of now my journey and my life. And it just feels like a big family. And that's kind of what it is.
Oh, thank you very much, Candace. Instead of using your kids as your excuse why you're not going after your dream, you've tried to use them as your why.
Yes.
So it's possible to change it around and say, because of these kids, I want them to see me going after my dreams. I want them to see women that are succeeding, women that can be examples for them to look up to. And the same thing with me. I've got 2 daughters and a son, and the son is quite little, so the girls have been the one that have been with me for longer. I've got almost 14 and 11. And many times in my events, my girls are there. It's either they are in the technical, setting up, helping me setting up, they are somewhere with things. And I tell you that when your kids see you rising and working on your dream, building your empire, as Deborah said yesterday, building your empire, it actually inspires them to go after their own dream and to be a better person. So thank you very much, Candace. I love and enjoy that time together. So if you're out there, she's giving you tips and tools, planning your time in 15 minutes increment or any time that works for you. But planning is a big one. Surround yourself with the right people. Who said that you are an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So you want to surround yourself with people that will encourage you, that will inspire you, that you can learn from to be your best self. So thank you very much, Candace. Any last word for the people?
Oh, I thank you so much for having me. I'm just so grateful and honored to lock arms with such a powerful woman like yourself. And, I just think good luck with everybody out there. I know that each and every one of you is going to do amazing when you have women like you and with the women in my network. That's what it's all about is finding that, listening to them, listening to their stories, because every woman's got a story to share and we can each learn from their stories and it makes us a better person. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Candace. And it's an honor it's an honor to have you here. And I'm so privileged to be interviewing you here. So ladies, you've heard it all. You have no excuse again. It's time to cut that leash and set yourself free and start running. If you have to fly, you can fly. Nobody's holding you back. Give yourself the permission to go after your dreams. Give yourself the permission to go after your plan. Give yourself the permission to be expressive. Express the gift you've been given and allow yourself to fly. Thank you very much. Don't forget to keep blooming. Bye.